Welcome to SBRforum.com on a Monday. Hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the Chicago Blackhawks and Los Angeles Kings contest. Now, in the Super Bowl, we just crowned a champion. Well, in this matchup, we have the two champions from the NHL over the last two seasons. Now, the Los Angeles Kings, they've taken on the Denver Broncos type mold. You know, Broncos obviously had an offensive power outage on Sunday. Well, the Kings have had the same thing. They've got just 3 goals in their last 6 games. They've been shut out 3 times. So you got to be careful if you're betting this team right now, as they're simply not scoring goals right now. Kings are in a massive slump these days. They've lost 15 of 20 games. And the ship is sinking right now for Los Angeles. It's hard to believe. A couple of years ago, this team was a Stanley Cup champion. I think a lot of us thought they'd be, a potential champion or repeat champion, or at least, elite team in the Western Conference for a couple of years. Right now, they are horrible. They are one of the worst teams in the league, and there's really no way you can bet them in this spot. Now, on the flip side, you got Chicago, who's also struggling. You got the Blackhawks, who've dropped 5 of 6. You start to take a look at Chicago, tons of overtime losses for this team. They lead the NHL in that category. And, if you didn't award points for making it to overtime, this Blackhawks team would be a lot more average than you might think. Right now, they're second in the Western Conference in standings. But those overtime losses, those freebies for losing in extra time, are very much propelling them up the standings a little bit. So who do I like in this matchup? Well, it's kind of tough to pick a side, to be honest with you. You got 2 teams that are struggling, but really I'm just going to go with the team that's struggling more. So you got the Blackhawks, don't have to lay much with them, probably get them at about even money. That's what I see the line at. And the reason I'm going to take Chicago here is A, they can score goals. That's something that Los Angeles clearly can't do. And secondly, the the Blackhawks have been in a bit of a slump in January, but again, I take some encouragement in the fact that, some of those losses are coming in overtime. I know it doesn't mean much to you as a bettor because a loss is a loss, but at least they're being competitive. A lot of 1-goal losses. The Kings can't say the same. So they're in a bigger slump. That's really what's going to dictate this play here. They're just slumping worse than the Blackhawks right now, and that's going to be the pick here. Take the Blackhawks in this one. Now, if you want some more insight and some more picks for Monday, make sure you click over to the Vancouver and Detroit preview. Now, that used to be one of the fiercest playoff rivalries early in the 2000s. We haven't seen that in at least 5-6 years from them, but could be a good matchup on Monday. Click over that video, get the analysis and the pick from that one. Other than that, we'll catch up with you again on Tuesday. Thanks for watching.